Welcome sports fans to the show 3 and Out. My name is Renard Joseph.
And my name is Danny.
This show basically will take 3 major topics and discuss it for you, the sports fans.
So let's get right to it.
Straight to the point.
The first topic we discuss today is the Patriots being undefeated. Will they go 16 on the season and go on to the Super Bowl and win?
I think they have a chance.
Oh my goodness, the man said they have a chance.
They have a chance.
The team right now is 14-0. Every doubt that people have thrown at them, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Eagles, everybody comes at them and they want to talk about, oh my goodness, they are undefeated. They keep beating you down week after week. When are you going to stop doing this?
I'm going to tell you right now. Granted, they played the Jets this week. They haven't won it yet. They're 13-0.
Yeah, they did win it. They did win it. They have no option.
I'm going to tell you right now. For last year, they went to Foxborough last year and beat them.
Last year without
Tom Brady was a beaten man. I've never seen that before.
Without Randy Moss.
No, they didn't have Randy Moss last year, but they had a video camera last year though.
Randy Moss that scores points. That was the MVP. The videotape does not put points on the board. The videotape does not play defense.
The Panasonic came close with the MVP last year. Anyway, what I look at it is they have a chance. They have 3 remaining games against teams either. There's only one playoff bound team within the last 3.
He's right.
It's the Giants.
They have the Giants,
but the Giants need their reps.
Dolphins. There's only one team that's standing in their way, and it's none of them from New York. I'm telling you right now, the Dolphins. The Dolphins are the only team that I see a stumbling block in New England's way.
The Miami Dolphins are 0-13 right now. How can it possibly be a stumbling block?
It's called karma. This is how it always is. The best teams always lose to the worst teams. I'm not saying they're going to lose to Miami. I'm saying that Miami's going to give them the most trouble. That's what I'm saying. The Jets, easy win, 21 points. The Giants, I'm telling you right now, Tom Brady takes pride in beating every man that he can. Peyton, if you have a son, hope that he doesn't go to the league when Brady's there. Because tell you right now, he's going to beat him too. If Archer is still playing, he would beat him too. I'll tell you right now, there's no way that they're going to lose to the Giants. Dolphins stand the most chance.
I think personally right now, the Jets probably have a good shot to beat them. If they don't lose, they're either going to win. But I think personally, they just have a chance.
Well, what kind of analogy? If they don't lose, they're going to win.
Well, right now, they're going to lose.
No, you're giving them false hope. Either they're going to lose or they're going to lose bad.
The Jets have a chance to win. It's Foxborough, but you know what? The Jets have won there before.
The Jets have a chance to win next year. Because this year, we're on a roll. Next topic.
Next topic is Mike Vick. As you all may have heard already, has been sentenced to 23 months within federal prison. Not state, federal. So, my question is, I want to ask you is, do you think Mike Vick will play in the league again?
Mike Vick is a phenomenal athlete. Probably best athlete-wise who played the quarterback position.
Yeah.
But I do not think Michael Vick will come back in the NFL as a quarterback. He's very fast, and there are times where he's caught a couple of passes. He can play wide receiver, and if he sets up his game, he can even be a quarterback. But as a quarterback, I don't think him playing that ever again. Because a quarterback, it takes too much. He's going to be out for 23 months, not being able to stay up with the NFL speed, not getting play time in. I think he's going to lose it.
I think actually being an NFL quarterback, you have to be able to study. You have to be able to be in there to get the reps, get the just the training and being with your coordinator. And you have to have that type of thing. But he's not going to have that locked up behind bars.
He's going to have a lot of time to study, but he's not going to have a lot of time to have that training of NFL players get. This is going to be an extremely long, tiring offseason for him, where he's not going to be able to play with NFL Academy. He's not going to have a personal trainer. It's going to be horrible.
If you look at the time frame that he has, it's 23 months. That's almost short of 2 years. Which means basically, that means when he does get out, he may not be back until 2010.
He's going to be
what shape will he be in?
He's going to be almost 30, and at that time, that's when people are at the prime of their careers.
That's true.
I mean, he's not going to have the playing experience, but he's going to have time to study. He's going to have time to do what he hasn't done. He's going to have time to know passing routes and all these things. That's what he's going to have time to do. But he's not going to have enough time to stay up to help.
If he comes back, I see them using more as a trick player. Somewhat how they use LaDainian Thompson to throw touchdown passes to Antonio Gates. That's pretty much it.
But even if that, if they're going to use him only as a trick player, me as the opposing defense, I know that Mike Vick is in something's about to happen. He has to keep him at a wide receiver and maybe a cornerback. That'll get him good.
All right.
Next topic we're going to discuss right now is about the NBA. But what we're going to focus on is the debacling team of the New York Knicks. I know that in your heart, you at one time a passionate Knicks fan. How do you feel about the Knicks this season?
They're an embarrassment. I'm going to take it back. I remember one time, I used to love the Knicks. You couldn't tell me nothing about Patrick Ewing. I had his sneakers, actually. Charles Oakley was the man to me. Everybody brought their lunch bills to work. They were blue-collar workers in New York. But now, thank you, Isaiah Thomas, for coming to the city.
Don't blame Isaiah Thomas.
How could you not?
I I mean, granted, he's a GM slash head coach.
No.
But when I don't watch the coach playing basketball. I don't.
No.
I watch the personality lack of players. I watch Jamal Crawford chucking up shots from rim to rim. I watch Nate Robinson trying to dunk from the half-court line. I watch Eddie Carey and Zach Randolph don't know what to do with basketball.
That's what I watched. Single name that you have just mentioned was brought there by him.
Wait a minute.
Which means the man has a fingerprint on the team. The man is the president. The man is the coach. And the man is the ruler of the team.
Granted, the New York Knicks have not made wonderful administrative decisions, but getting Jamal Crawford was a great one. Getting Eddie Curry was horrible. Getting Zach Randolph was horrible. But drafting Raymond Crawford in the first round, horrible. But Jamal Crawford was not the best thing.
Okay. So 1 out of 30 decisions is a fantastic average. I'm going to tell you right now, if the man touches anything, it falls apart. The Raptors have been mediocre, Indiana Pacers have been mediocre. The man ran an entire league into the ground. And right now, thank you so much, Isaiah Thomas. You're building a really good franchise in the wrong city. Let's talk about how he's helping out Chicago.
Oh, wait a minute. Chicago is not doing well either, so apparently he's destroying both teams.
When was the last time you saw the Knicks have a good draft pick? In the first round. That wasn't at the bottom half. Thank you, Isaiah Thomas. You're helping Chicago every single year.
Well, I guess we find out what we need to do. Fire Isaiah Thomas.
I'll do it. Everybody needs to do it. Let's all check
the real question is, on a serious note, is Fire Isaiah Thomas going to rebuild his team to a higher level?
It's not going to, but right now it's in such a bad state. The NBA is embarrassing this team. They won't say it, but we all know it. You have the team in the number 1 market, and they are embarrassing.
No one wants to watch him. It's a shame.
Nobody wants to watch him.
I'm telling you right now, though Isaiah Thomas might be an issue, I've obviously changed my side after hearing his passionate argument, but I don't think it's the entire thing. Eddie Curry needs to get out of there. Zach Randolph has never, it was 20 and 10. The team was called the black hole. Which is the ball, he doesn't give it back. No, on anything. I'm saying right now, they make bad decisions. They need to get rid of some of their players also. The whole team is bad as a whole. I will not let only Isaiah Thomas take the blame. He might be a key part of it, but he's not the only one. The whole team needs to be rebuilt.
I'm going to tell you something. I know it's a bad team when people are saying, we need Stephon Marbury here for defensive. Stephon Marbury hasn't played defense in his entire life, career, anything. I haven't seen the man do 1 steal.
Now you're taking it to the level. The man stole the ball once or twice. But the fact of the matter is, the Knicks are embarrassing. And how can they shape up?
How can they shape up? Get rid of Isaiah Thomas. Get rid of everybody on the team. Keep Jamal Crawford. Keep a couple of the players. David Lee. The man is good. Oh, by the way, wait. I would say keep Channing Frye, but Isaiah Thomas got rid of him too. Yeah.
Well, you got Zach Randolph. Your boy Zach Randolph.
Yeah, Zach Randolph. He's gonna start a riot outside in front of Madison Square Garden.
They need to rebuild the franchise, probably get a new coach in, yes, and start building a new franchise around Jamal Crawford. He's the only hope that they have, and stop making him play point guard. He's a shooting guard. He'll get you points. That's the only thing I can say. That's our 3 major topics for this week. Before we leave, we want to talk about the game of the week. It's going to be the Detroit Lions versus the San Diego Chargers.
Right now, you have the Detroit Lions. The team started out 6-2, and now they're 6-7, I believe. It's an embarrassment. They said, oh, we were going to have a 10-game win season.
They almost beat the Cowboys and lost in the last couple of seconds. Oh, my goodness. You had it. Once again, Tony Romo and T.O. and the rest of the Cowboys.
Witten, everybody showed up, and they folded in the last half.
So that's the game of the week. We're going to focus on Detroit Lions and San Diego. Who do you got?
I have San Diego. San Diego needs us to seal the deal against the Denver Broncos on their heels right now in the AFC West.
San Diego wants to show that they're actually a team in the AFC. Well, we all know right now that the number 1 team in the AFC is, of course, the New England Patriots. And, of course, the second is the defending champions in cause. San Diego Chargers used to be mentioned in the same breath. Were early troubles and stuff, and we seem to forget about them. They're trying to come back to show that they're still a relevant team in the AFC. I don't think we are. It doesn't really matter.
I think they can make some noise if they get into the playoffs. But can they win in make it to the AFC Championship game? No.
Well, they haven't won a playoff game before, and they ain't gonna win one now. I'll tell you right now. If they make it by the make of their teeth and they play against the Patriots, it's a wrap. It's not gonna happen. That's our 3 major topics for this week. I want you to know that you continue to reach us at 3_out@myspace.com, or you can 3-mail us at
3and out@hotmail.com. 3_and_out@hotmail.com.
That's 3 and Out. This is our show. Once again, my name is Manny D.
My name is Reynard Joseph. We out.